Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is iTalk here, and in today's video we have a brand new video, and today I am announcing that this week, hopefully I can do this, but for this week, this is going to be the Unpopular Opinions week, meaning that every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week will be nothing but Unpopular Opinions videos. You guys seem to love this series, and honestly, it's one of my personal favorites too. It's a series where I get to interact with you guys. It's a series where I get to like talk with the community, what our minds are on certain things, and I would love to continue doing the series. So I thought, why not we try to do this for an entire week? Now, if something important comes up in Fortnite, I will try to do a double upload on that day because I don't want to like miss out on super important information for you guys or anything like that. Like, because there's other times where I want to make other videos and stuff like that during the week. So that's why it's kind of a risky thing to do this, but we're going to try it anyway. Hopefully you guys stick around for it. I hope you guys do enjoy the series, and I'm going to be filtering through comments as well for this series, not just Twitter. So if you have any unpopular opinions towards Fortnite, please let them know down in the comments and I will respond to some of them. From Rylan M, he said, somewhat of an unpopular opinion is, it is almost impossible for people to start playing now because most people are too good. So this is before season 10 has dropped, and I was thinking sort of the same thing. It does seem like everyone that you face against, at least the majority now, seems to know what they're doing. It's almost gotten to the point now where it's like everyone knows how to build, everyone knows how to do this and that. So it is very hard to get into the game now. But with the addition of the mechs, it is a lot easier for newer players to get some free kills, which I've said why I don't like that. But really, I just want Fortnite to have a tutorial for people. Give us like some codes on some good edit courses and stuff like that. Like, give the new players something like that. I kind of wish there was like some sort of skill-based matchmaking with the regular mode, because with Arena, obviously everyone's going to be really good in it. But in the normal modes, I still find sweaty players in there, even though they could just easily be playing Arena, so I don't know why they don't do that. But yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying here. From Shizzle, he wrote, Fortnite should start using more character models instead of the usual default skins. This I completely agree with. I feel like we've gotten to the point now with Fortnite skins that it's almost kind of getting stale at this point with how little they use of different character skins. Like, they've been using the same, what is it, 8 to 10 default skins that we have. I feel like they need to incorporate more characters, and we've seen them do that. We've seen Fortnite incorporate more characters into the game, but I would love to see more personally, so I totally agree with you on that one. From Huncules, he wrote, the pump shouldn't be in the game. Everything is fast-paced now, and it's too slow to be good. No, I disagree with this extremely, because I think the pump is perfect for the game. It's the combat shotgun, I think, that needs to go, because the combat shotgun, while, again, I love the way it feels, I love the way it sounds, I love just everything about the gun, it's too strong. It's way too strong for Fortnite, in my opinion. It takes over the SMG slot. You don't even need an SMG almost anymore when you have this thing. And I do think that this kind of should just go. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like that's really controversial to say. I know a lot of people love the pump, and I do too. I think the pump should stay, because at least with the pump, it had a range to it. This has almost like an unlimited range. Like, you can still get shots off with this thing, and it is kind of annoying. So I do feel like the combat shotgun should be gone. As much as I like it, I think it's too strong. So I don't think the pump should be going anywhere at all. I think the pump has a good spot in this game. From Toxic Croak, he said that Ghoul Trooper should stay epic because she's so unique. Again, I'm gonna disagree with this. Just because a skin looks unique to someone doesn't necessarily mean that they should stay or set the same rarity, because like I said, back in season 1, Fortnite didn't know what they were doing with their item shops, okay? It was very small, it had 2 featured slots, and it only had 4 daily. They were really slowly working towards a better system for their item shops, and I think they just thought that, I mean, this is before legendary skins were even a thing, right? So in my opinion, Ghoul Trooper does not even fit close to the criteria of an epic skin. It just doesn't. Now, do I think it's a bad skin? Absolutely not. But when you take a look at what other epic skins are, and then you compare it to her, I mean, Burnout has more, like, going on with him than Ghoul Trooper does. Ghoul Trooper is just a default with black clothing, which looks cool, and face paint and all this other paint on her, which again looks cool. But this should not be an epic skin, in my opinion. It's just, I don't know. It's just, there needs to be more. There needs to be a criteria of what makes an epic skin epic and what makes a legendary skin legendary. The highest rank that Ghoul Trooper should be is a rare skin, not an epic. I'm sorry. It just does not deserve it. But next Halloween, which is very soon, if they do decide to re-release the Ghoul Trooper, I do have a feeling they'll give her a back bling, and I feel like they'll make her into a whole set like they did with the Skull Trooper, which I think would be cool. And if they do that, guess what? It deserves to be an epic. I'm going to say this as well here too. Skull Trooper looks more unique than Ghoul Trooper does. At least to me it does, because it's a full costume with face paint on. This is just paint on a character. So Skull Trooper to me is a lot more of an epic skin. This is before the back bling as well. I mean, yeah, he has a back bling now. Now he really looks like he could be an epic skin. But back then, before the back bling, I always thought that the Skull Trooper was definitely in the higher ups over the Ghoul, but that is just my personal opinion. From the Queenie Luna, skin recolors are really good and can diversify the skins people play. For example, all the variants of Cuddle Team, especially when the outfits are costumes like Cuddle Team, Bunny Brawler, and any other of the robot exosuit skin styles, etc. I will say that I do like the skin recolors. I'm just saying, you gotta see what they are. They're recolors. They're not completely unique designs. And if you can accept that they're not extremely unique, then yeah, I can agree with you that I do like the skin recolors. But when it almost feels to the point where it's like lazy, I don't know how I feel about that. Because they have all this time to like make skins. Like, here's the thing, right? The way Overwatch makes their skins, right? They make skins all year round. Doesn't even matter what holiday. They're just always constantly working on skins. And then when a certain holiday comes around for those skins that they're working on, they put them out. Fortnite had all the time in the world to make a 4th of July skin, and they did not do it. That still disappoints me that they did not do that, but I'm not super angry about it. And honestly, I'm happy we didn't just get a blatant recolor of Burnout again for a holiday, you know what I mean? So I think that skin recolors have a place in the game. They do. Here's the thing, you don't have to buy every skin. You really don't. I like to collect the skins. I do buy every skin, and I buy every the only things I don't buy in the item shop are, I don't buy the harvesting tools all the time, and I don't buy the gliders all the time because I don't find them to be that amazing to me. I use the skins a lot more often than those in terms of like just general gameplay. So skin recolors have a place in the game, but you're not forced to buy every skin in the game. So as long as you don't have that mentality where you're not trying to collect every skin and you're not trying to like enjoy how the skin looks, and you really don't have to worry about the skin recolors. All I'm saying is that Fortnite should take more inspiration from the community and start using the community's ideas a little bit more, because they could definitely get a lot of cool skins out for us when they actually do that. But yeah, like I said, skin recolors, they're decent, but they're not what I want to see every single day, if that makes any sense. From Mr. Hybrid, he says most of the new skins are getting over-designed. To an extent, I will agree with you on this. I've seen skins that are trying way too hard to be overly like complicated, like the Oppressor skin. I love the Oppressor skin. I love everything that they're doing with it, but I totally see where people are coming from when they think that some skins are just too loud in terms of their colors, or there's just too much going on with the skin. Flytrap is one of those skins, in my opinion. It feels like they do too much on the skin to try to make it stand out, but that's what makes it legendary, at least to me. So I totally understand that some skins look overly designed, but I don't think most of the new skins look overly designed in any way, really. If anything, most of them just look like counterparts to previously made skins. So I'm not sure if I can agree with this, but I do think that some new skins absolutely are over designed. I mean, we could talk about the Jellyfish Girl. I mean, she had a lot going on with her skin, but like I said, I think it's okay if some skins are overly complicated, right? And honestly, I don't like the super bulky skins that are usually the most overly complicated, like the Mecha Team Leader one. But yeah, I totally get where you're going with. I do agree with you there as well. From Borkbin, Twitch Prime Pack 3 is not gonna live to the hype and expectations it has. Well, I don't think it would either, because it almost seems like we're never gonna get it. Do I think we're gonna get it? Honestly, no. I think Fortnite's kind of done with the whole Twitch Prime Pack thing. And it's kind of a shame too, because I did find that the Twitch Prime skins were phenomenal. I mean, Trailblazer's pretty good. Havoc is dope. Sub-Commander, I mean, you guys know I don't like the Sub-Commander skin, but that's not my point. My point is that they were giving you free skins. They gave you that freestyling emote. There was a lot to be given with the Twitch Prime, and a lot of people had that. I mean, combine that with Ninja promoting the Twitch Prime thing to high heavens. I mean, remember, have you heard about Twitch Prime? You should look into it. You could give me a sub. You know what I mean? Like, he had that thing going on for him back in like 2018 in March-ish, around that area. And that was like the perfect time to have a Twitch Prime pack for Fortnite. And now that Twitch Prime has kind of died down now, and it's not as super crazy talked about anymore, I don't really see the point in them doing it again. Should they do it? Yeah, why not? But I would be really hyped up actually if they did decide to come back, because I don't see them actually doing it. So if they do come back, I will be hyped for it. I think a lot of people will be hyped for it because it's free stuff. Twitch Prime, you can just sign up for a free trial and then get the stuff for free. So people love free stuff. So I don't know about that. I would have to disagree with you on that one. From Random Plus, he said that Factory is now useless. It was great when no one dropped there. Yeah, I was kind of thinking this before, was that, we had Dusty Depot back, which a lot of people have been really wanting. And then we also got the Factories back, which, again, a lot of people have been wanting. Now, I'm confused about Factories because Factories is literally where the disco area is, except now that place got covered up with snow, so there's like 2 buildings missing there, I believe. So why did we need Factories again? It's almost like Anarchy Acres to Fatal Fields. They're both practically the same. Why did we need 2 back then? I don't think we did. So to have Factories back, when it's basically almost identical to Yonder Yard, except without the disco area, is it really necessary to have it? I don't know, but because of the nostalgia of Dusty Depot and of Factories, a lot of people land there. But people tend to forget that both those areas did not have the greatest loot, and I still hold that up now. I don't think that they have good loot. I think Fortnite's got to add more, chests and stuff like that, more spawn areas for items, because I hate to say it, but those 2 places, while they were really nice to look at and I loved them on the map, they just didn't have the best loot, you know what I mean? So yeah, it is kind of disappointing, especially because so many people land there now because they're old and nostalgia, and we don't know when they will stay. We don't know how long they'll stay. People want to just drop on it, which means there's even less loot than before. So yeah, it is pretty disappointing, but yeah, it's just kind of how it is right now. From Tiana, when Halloween, Christmas, Easter, etc. comes around, Epic should release all the cosmetics they brought out for that holiday, because it's annoying to see all the clickbait YouTube channels with Gold Trooper or Recon Expert in their thumbnails. So I'm gonna be completely honest here. As much as I want every cosmetic in the game, I want all the item shop stuff. It's very obvious. I really want to collect every single item shop skin I can. It's kind of hard to do that when Fortnite doesn't bring out some of the older stuff that I wasn't buying at the time. So I'm going to actually have to disagree with this. I'm going to explain to you why. So I'll address the second part. You're annoyed about the clickbait YouTube channels with Gold Trooper and Recon Expert. That's going to happen regardless if those skins come back. They will find a way to do something to make it so like they could clickbait other things like Aerial Assault Trooper or Renegade Raider. I don't think those 2 are coming back. If they do come back, that's great, but if they don't, they will always and forever be clickbaited with. Once Recon Expert comes back, Aerial Assault Trooper is probably the next #1 rarest skin in the game, unless we take into account if Gold Trooper came back around that time as well, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Regardless if these skins come back, clickbait will always still happen. That's why whenever it's in my recommended feed, I always just do not interested and I never see them again, which is great. So I'd recommend you do the same if you're tired of seeing those channels like I am. But you said that you want all the cosmetics from each season to come back. So I kind of want to disagree here, because think about it this way, right? I'm not saying this because I want every cosmetic in the game. You think I would be saying this if I wanted every cosmetic? I'm going to tell you why this is kind of a bad idea. So the way Overwatch does it, for example, Overwatch, every season they add new skins for each holiday or new event, and they allow you to buy the older skins from previous events. Now with Fortnite, what they do is when they bring a holiday back, and they bring back some skins for that said holiday, they don't bring everything back. They didn't bring back Codename Elf for Christmas, which still baffles me because he was in the front of the trailer like that entire time. And they didn't bring back Gold Trooper for Halloween. So here's the reason why they shouldn't bring back every single skin every single season that we have. because you lose hype, you lose excitement. Like, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of skins like Dynamo and, you know, Moniker and Scorpion and Nightlight and stuff like that. There's a reason why I'm not interested in those skins, is because they're not unique. They come back into the shop so often that I would almost never want to run those skins in game because everyone else is going to use them. I like uniqueness in my video games. I like wearing stuff that many people don't wear. It's just kind of how I like to play the game. It's kind of like how you can have an identity for yourself, where I've seen people that use skins for themselves all the time. Mine is usually Power Chord. And yes, Power Chord comes back into the shop very often, but the difference there is that Power Chord is seemed to be a not liked skin by many people. I remember when I wanted Power Chord back in September, everyone was like, oh, the skin's ugly, why would you want to wear that thing? It's a great skin in my opinion. I mean, I don't run it often because I have so many skins, but the 6-string back bling is almost always on my back, and I love that back bling so much, and that's the part of Power Chord that I keep with me. So when people tell me like you don't run Power Chord that often, that's kind of why. I have over 400 skins at this point. It's kind of hard for me to only want to use that one skin when I play with other skins as well. But yeah, I like the idea of them holding back on skins to build up hype for next year, because if they don't do that, then what is there to be excited about, right? Like right now, Ghoul Trooper has this huge hype train right now for Halloween, and if we get Ghoul Trooper, that would be nuts. But I could see them holding back on a skin or two from Halloween and Christmas, and that will be a separate video for sure. But I don't know how I feel if they would just bring everything back every holiday, right? I don't know. It just kills the hype and it kills the vibe of the game, at least to me, in my opinion. But that's what I want to end off with that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, sorry about the fan, but if you got, I wasn't going to be able to make a video if it wasn't for this heat that is just plaguing the world right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know with a like, but only if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on that bell just get all my latest uploads. And comment down below, what are some of your unpopular opinions with Fortnite? Are you excited for Unpopular Opinions Week? I would love to know. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. If you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITalkFortnite. Thank you all so much that use that code. You really do help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all later. See ya.